we're ready for you when you are. We're here tonight for the lift of our stair into our Stair 7 shaft.
All traffic is on hold, we're good to go.
It's not every day that you get to block the main arterial into the airport, so we've only got a small window to be able to block off the traffic.
Yeah, guys, come down.
The first one goes in nicely, the rest should follow. Famous last words, though.
In Australia, just down the road can mean hundreds of kilometres. So to keep everyone connected, we rely on planes. And lots of them. Crucial to this highway in the sky is Melbourne Airport.
Melbourne Airport. Expect the unexpected.
It's the busiest airport in the country that operates 24 hours a day.
They might not have experienced something like this before.
7 days a week.
We've had fog, we've had rain, so tonight we've got to get it done.
With unprecedented access.
The team are always on alert.
From the control tower
First aid call.
to the tarmac
It's all about speed.
to the airport's 24/7 nerve centre.
Even if there's an incident, we're the ones scrambling and passengers still have a smooth journey.
We're going behind the scenes
We're looking at the cameras now.
to places very few people get to see.
What's inside that?
All to keep Melbourne Airport running smoothly, safely
Suspected firearm still in the chamber.
and on time.
2 down, 1 to go.
At a 24/7 airport, every
I don't want this kangaroo jumping anywhere.
second counts.
Seas 10 to 6, we're on scene.
We've got a green light. We're good to go.
As always, it's a busy day at Melbourne Airport.
Just 900, Golf 45, pushback approved.
In Terminal 2 departures, 18,000 international passengers are expected to check in with their luggage. Beneath the terminal, a system of conveyor belts ensures that more than 36 million bags are delivered to the right aircraft each year. But things don't always go to plan.
Copy control.
11:30 a.m. Here to lend a hand in case of strife is baggage duty manager Brodie.
Bro, sorry. This guy left the little bag on the trolley. It hasn't got a tag on it. It's gone down in a tub. No, it was a little soft bag.
No.
Oh.
It's a luggage.
Oh, so it's a wheelie one.
Yeah. It's a real one.
Kind of like that, but smaller, yeah?
Yeah.
His bags accidentally got injected to the system without a tag, and it's because he's taking it on the plane. It wasn't supposed to be checked in.
They're words no baggage handler wants to hear. A tagless bag that could end up anywhere in this vast warren of churning conveyor belts.
I've got to run airside and get this bag, and then I'll be back. We'll go find it. It's going to be an adventure. And I am hoping that it comes down the problem belt, because the system won't be able to identify it at all because it doesn't have a tag, but we'll see. You guys haven't seen any tagless bags anyway, have you? If it pops down a belt, can you like just grab it for me?
Brodie starts searching for the bag, but knows she's up against the clock.
We've got 20 minutes till that guy has to get on his flight. Not that one. Sometimes you get lucky. Don't miss your flight just for a bag. It'll just go in lost property. Yeah. We're not having much luck here. If you see that bag, it's a hard case, carry-on size, just call me. Don't worry. Then we're going to find it, though.
It's 12:10 p.m. Brodie has just minutes to find the bag, or the passenger will be leaving without his luggage.
This might be it. He left an old tag on it, and I realised this one's not from Melbourne, and I think he's just left it on there. I think this is his bag that he means. He's got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to take it. Put money on it, that's it. All right, let's go.
Brodie now has to leg it back to the check-in counter leaving the passenger with next to no time to catch his flight.
She's on her way back up, Penny. Where is she?
I reckon this is it. I had it up at the manual in code, and then I saw a tag, but you left it. Now, always take your old tags off your bags, always.
She's coming. Can't make her come any faster.
Try and make someone's day every day. A lot of effort for one bag, but I don't mind doing it. I'd want them to do it for me. Where is he? Maybe he's ditched his bag and I've got it for nothing. Hey, sir, is this it? Is that it? Are you sure? It had this tag on it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's all the way, yeah.
Awesome. That's okay. Yeah. See ya, good luck. My days. All my back's wet. It won't be long until the next issue arises. Yeah, I'll jump in. I need a cape.
Unfortunately, not every visitor to Melbourne Airport is so lucky. With more than 35 million passengers passing through its doors annually, the airport can be a busy and complex environment to navigate.
Okay, mate, thank you.
In the Integrated Operations Centre, IOC specialist David directs help to wherever it's needed. 1:35 p.m.
Melbourne Airport emergency. What is your emergency? Oh, you have you? Do you suspect a broken arm? Okay.
David receives a report of a 61-year-old woman who's just taken a tumble in the car park. CCTV shows the woman clutching her arm as she makes her way into a lift to seek help.
What location did you give for the ambulance? Because we normally have to escort them from the traffic lights. Oh, red spot, yeah, underneath the car park, yeah.
While David calls an ambulance, Terminal Coordinator Lachlan is sent to help the injured woman.
Hey, how are you? My name's Lachlan. I work for Melbourne Airport. Now, I understand you've had a bit of a fall.
Well, yeah.
Yeah? And suspected broken arm?
Definitely.
Yeah?
And I'm worried about my daughter. She's coming in at 1:30 from Jetstar. Oh. All right.
The woman was to meet her daughter, who has just landed and is waiting for her in the arrivals hall.
Do you know her number? Okay, I've just sent her a message just saying it's Lachlan from Melbourne Airport and that you've had a bit of a fall and she's to send her to come over to here. So hopefully she sees that.
Yeah.
She's ringing now, so. Hey, Katie, it's Lachlan from Melbourne Airport. I don't know if you saw the message that I just sent. So your mum's had a bit of a fall in the car park. So we suspect that she's got a broken arm. So she's in a bit of pain. We have called an ambulance. Do you want to make your way over, or I can come and grab you and then bring you back over here if you like? Okay. And you just come in from a Jetstar flight, didn't you? I've got Katie. I'm going to see she's on loudspeaker.
Oh, hey, Katie. Katie, I really can't talk. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, love you. Sorry, doll. Not the greeting I wanted to give you. All right, toodles. Bye. Okay.
Ambulance is here. So.
What's up with that? Yeah, I put over a little collar thingy or whatever. Maybe just hang down on my knees and flat back on my face and
The woman's arm needs to be braced for the ambulance ride to hospital, and it's going to hurt. The paramedic uses a device known as a green whistle, a tube containing pain relief which the patient inhales.
Now, I only want so it's the most comfortable for you. Yeah. One left if you can on that, and then bring out that.
While the patient gets ready for her arm to be braced, her daughter arrives. With Mum's arm now braced and feeling a little more relaxed, she's good to go.
LG?
Hello, mate. We'll be transporting to Royal Melbourne.
Oh, how is she?
Yeah, not great. At the green whistle.
Suspected broken wrist.
Really? Poor thing.
No, they've splintered it up.
And they'll, we're going to take her off and get her checked.
Bugger. Do you know where it actually happened?
Up on level 4, so we're going to go have a look at that in a second, see if we can find where it happened.
Okay, all right, mate. Thanks, LG. Cheers, mate. Royal Melbourne Hospital. Suspected broken wrist. She's not too good, apparently. Green whistle and everything. Poor thing.
For the IOC team and paramedics, it's been a textbook emergency response. And for Mum and daughter, a homecoming they'll likely never forget. It's just after 5 p.m. In the Integrated Operations Centre, the day crew has clocked off and is now replaced with the night shift. In charge of the terminals for the next 12 hours is IOC specialist Ebony.
Yeah, I was just checking the status of the moon. It's a 94% this evening, so I think in 2 days it's a full moon. Usually when it's a full moon, there's a lot more, let's just say, activity out in the terminals. I think that does affect some people. There is definitely some kind of change in behaviour, so it does keep us on our toes, that's for sure. Me and my astrology.
Ebony's team partner tonight is Terminal Coordinator Steve.
The moon status tonight,
Yeah.
and it is almost a full moon.
Oh, so almost a full moon.
94% full. Buckle up.
This boat's about to get rocky.
The night shift has barely started when word comes through of a problem passenger.
All right, thanks, mate. Bye.
Do you say, sorry, camera 50-50? Yeah, 50-50, yeah.
He was abusive to Jetstar earlier this morning.
The passenger, seen here in the blue shirt, is intoxicated and abusing staff.
One was copying it today.
After being removed from a flight to Phuket, the Australian Federal Police has asked the IOC to intervene.
Exactly the circumstances I don't know, but AFP have requested that we issue him a ban, which is odd. They don't usually request that we issue a ban, so they obviously deem him to be enough of a threat that they want him off the terminal precinct. So if AFP want him gone, then definitely so do we. Yeah, he's just outside. Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, the things that go through our mind is how argumentative are they going to be, like how receptive of the ban are they going to be. Apparently he's from Adelaide, so if he's in transit in Melbourne, his final destination was Phuket, but his origin is Adelaide. He's stuck in Melbourne. What is he going to do? Yeah, so AFP are just having a conversation with him now. They might, I think they're trying to encourage him to move on under his own accord without being given any formal direction. How it's going, I'm not too sure. His body language is getting a little bit animated.
So they recommend for him to get a hotel.
Okay.
Instead of flying in today as well, because he's partly informed.
Okay.
Essentially, being intoxicated is an offence.
Yeah.
If you can just sober up somewhere and then try and get another flight tomorrow.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
With the passenger agreeing to sober up in a hotel room, no ban notice is issued.
It looks like he'll be leaving the airport precinct, which is exactly what we want. What his moves are after that, we're not too sure. We definitely will monitor him throughout, though, but at this stage, there's no disruption.
While Steve has his hands full in the terminal, an operation of a different kind is about to begin airside, in the Jetstar engineering hangar.
Every single night when an aircraft terminates, it requires maintenance inspections.
Jetstar maintenance manager Chris oversees 160 engineers who are responsible for the safety of the Melbourne-based fleet of A320s.
They'll carry out A checks, landing gear changes, engine changes, And then we start progressing to our base maintenance team, which will start looking at heavy schedule maintenance checks, where we take apart the aircraft, do full inspections, and return the aircraft back into our operation. Today we have an A320 engine change being carried out here in our intermediate facility. We'll be changing the number 2 engine on this aircraft.
This is a lot more than a grease and oil change. Replacing an engine is one of the trickiest jobs engineers perform.
XNJ number 2 engine, all the disconnects are now complete.
Team leader and head engineer Gary will be overseeing the operation.
We're getting ready now to pull the cradle up. So when the aircraft comes in for an engine change, it's a bit more complex than just a normal motor engine. This is quite a complex task and it does take quite a bit of time to do. Do the breakouts and drop the engine. So we take the engine off, we take off the associated components from that engine, we transpose those to the new engine, including a lot of the accessories as well. I'll report back to you and we'll go from there. Everyone's good to go? Yep. All right, take up positions, please.
The first step is to remove the 2,400 kilogram engine from the wing. This is heavy engineering that requires the touch of a feather.
Okay, let's take up the slacking and chain blocks.
4 chain blocks are used to support the engine before it can be unbolted from the wing and lowered onto a cradle.
Okay, all up 1, all up 2. It looks straightforward, but you've got to be very precise with it. If we're not, you can damage the engine. Millimetres, virtually. We're going to have to come down, guys. Okay, everyone select down.
1, 2.
Okay, inboard only, come up 2. Engine's rated 27,000 pounds of thrust. Outboard only, up 1.
Wing up 1.
Which at full takeoff power has a capacity to probably blow a standard motor car over. All up 2. The aircraft has got the capacity to still fly sufficiently with a single engine should we lose one in flight or on takeoff roll. Front only, up 2.
After more than an hour of minor adjustments,
all up 1.
The engine, which weighs the same as a small pickup truck, is now hanging perfectly balanced and is ready to be lowered onto the cradle.
So, job done. Engine's now fully down, it's in the cradle. Next step will be to get the tug onto the cradle and pull the engine out. Everyone select the targets down.
Now detached, key components will be replaced, and then the engine will be rotated onto another aircraft in the fleet. But this giant engineering puzzle is only half done. Now the pressure is on to install a new engine and get the Airbus back into service as quickly as possible. 6:15 p.m. 45 minutes after an intoxicated passenger agreed to sober up in a hotel room, the man has been sighted in the terminal again.
Okay, so our gentleman from before, the one that lives in Adelaide, was offloaded from the Phuket flight. We've now been made aware that he's destroying airport property. So now we do have grounds to ban him. So what are the details of like him destroying the toilets? Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. So we've just received further details now. There's been no damage per se, but he was in there punching up cubicle doors and things like that. I believe he's outside at the old smokers area, which is exactly where we were before.
Usually our shifts aren't this busy to start with, so...
With the person of interest, or POI, showing signs of aggression, Steve waits for the support of the Federal Police.
Yeah, personally, I've never had a situation get so bad where, like, I've been assaulted or anything like that.
It's come close.
Yeah, your own personal safety is a huge priority as well. So if you are likely to get in that type of scenario, you do need to remove yourself as soon as possible. That's why I'm keeping my distance right now. Yo, how are you? Sorry? Okay. Guy at OOG is going to be more of a threat potentially, but just monitor both, see where AFP rock up to first. All right, okay, bye. When it rains, it pours. So we have a POI that was known to us over the past few days. He has returned to the airport. He did threaten a staff member with a baseball bat.
With 2 dangerous POIs to contend with, police need to prioritise the biggest threat.
So with 2 jobs currently unfolding, we're going to wait to see which one AFP attend to first, and then we'll head straight there. Hello.
The second POI has been sighted in the car park lifts.
So he was issued a ban very early this morning by myself for 48 hours, so he's now in breach of that ban. So technically he is now trespassing. So one of our surveillance officers is right here. Individual's right at the end of the sky bridge now. So guys, POI's over the sky. Wait, which one are you going to? The baseball bat guy? The one that threatened a staff member on the top of the MLS? Yeah. He's in the, near the lifts for the park roll.
For an update to our POI, been located currently just heading up the lift, going up towards Parkway.
Leonard. So he's been spoken to by AFP now. Exactly what they're going to do, we don't know. He is a threat to airport staff, visitors and passengers. He is not to be on the airport premises. He was seen to have a weapon before. As far as we can see now, he does not have a weapon. But there could be one concealed on his person, which is why AFP are attending.
With the young man now contained by police,
here she comes.
Ebony arrives with a formal written ban notice. Although the man is showing signs of mental illness, the notice still needs to be officially served.
Do you remember me from this morning?
No.
Yeah, okay. I spoke to you this morning. I told you you weren't permitted to return for 48 hours.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So this is a written banning notice. You are not permitted to return to the airport premises for 30 days.
Sure.
My
vehicle is here. I'll just get someone to pick it up.
You need to get somebody else to pick it up?
Yep.
So consider this your final warning. If you do return to the airport within 30 days, you will be charged with trespassing. Thanks, guys.
The man agrees to take a bus away from the airport.
He wasn't happy with me. It's water off a duck's back, really. A few choice words were said. I've had worse. He is impaired quite significantly by mental health, but the airport isn't the place for him to stay or get help.
For Steve and Ebony, it's been a busy start to the night shift.
I leave you alone for 1 hour, Steve, and look what you've done. 1 hour I left you alone.
It has been a day.
But the full moon is far from over yet. "7:40 p.m. Ebony's superstitions about the full moon have proven true. With no further reports of the intoxicated passenger and the young man who threatened staff with a baseball bat now off the premises, Steve is now called to a third person of interest in the terminal.
So we've just gone from one incident to another. So we have had a POI that we were monitoring. He was approached by the AFP because we've just been made aware that he was in possession of a knife. That absolutely does not sit well with us.
CCTV cameras capture the man's interaction with police.
They've gone to take the knife from him, and it's just blown out.
Officers try to calm the passenger as his agitation escalates. Also trying to placate the situation is on-duty chaplain Martin. The airport's chaplains provide practical and spiritual support for passengers in need.
They're amazing. We depend on them very heavily, especially Marty. He's just a really nice person, and just any kind of situation that might be a little bit difficult, then that's where the chaplain steps in and really assists the families.
The passenger finally surrenders the flick knife to police.
Obviously, that didn't go down too well.
No. But I had to do it. You should see the knife. Prohibited.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have done it earlier. I've tried to apologise to him, but he's coming off drugs too. He's told me that. And he can't get any of his scripts because the doctor gave him scripts 5 days ago and they won't reissue.
The chaplain was helping the passenger prepare for his flight first thing in the morning.
So it's something we deal with often, as far as the people who are homeless may be helped by an agency to get to where they need to go to. But unfortunately, we found he had something on him that he shouldn't have that would have got him in the trouble tomorrow when he tried to check in.
Thing is, it is such a difficult dance. You're balancing somebody's right to travel, but with the safety and security of all other passengers, visitors and staff. Yeah, look, absolutely happy that everybody's safe.
(8:06 p.m). After dealing with 3 dangerous persons of interest, the almost full moon is keeping the night shift busier than usual.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He must look distressed for her to stop.
Yeah, he is.
After agreeing earlier in the evening to leave the airport, the young man who threatened staff with a baseball bat has returned.
So the person of interest from earlier that we issued the ban to, he is back despite getting on the bus about an hour ago. Did he go across, or I thought he actually went down this way? He's currently walking amongst traffic, so he's very scattered. Do they have eyes on him?
I haven't seen him, but apparently he's right down the very end, sitting down.
Once again, federal police arrive to help. Some people would run away from the paddy wagon at this point, but the young man does the opposite. He climbs in.
Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, it's difficult because he's severely mentally unwell.
Police now have to make a call if the young man needs to be forcibly taken to hospital.
Just go find out exactly what the plan is, see if we are waiting for an ambulance to arrive. Is this gonna ambulance one? Yeah, okay.
Except.
Okay, fair enough. It's not a great space for him right now. He is now, I suppose, being held against his will, but it is for his benefit. They're waiting for the ambulance to arrive, take him to wherever he needs to go, and I really do genuinely hope that he gets the help he needs.
Melbourne Airport's Terminal 3 is heaving with more than 600 domestic flights every week. To increase capacity, a major building upgrade is in progress that will double its size. But there's one part of the works that's holding the construction crew back. An emergency staircase that needs to be craned into position. But using a 60-ton crane means closing the main road, which can only be done in the dead of night. It's 9:10 p.m, Before the crane lift begins, all construction staff attend a safety briefing.
We're here tonight for the lift of our stair into our Stair 7 shaft. Tonight's lift, we sort of start doing one of these rises as we go up. We've checked everything. We've had surveyors in there. We've had 3D point cloud scans, so get this on camera, it should go right.
In charge of the job tonight is project engineer Cameron.
It's a big deal. It's been, I reckon, 4 to 6 months worth of planning to get us to where we are at the moment. It's not every day that you get to block the main arterial into the airport, so from a logistic point of view, very technical.
It's an ambitious operation, but come hell or high water, the crane must be gone by 4 a.m. for the airport road to reopen again.
You know, it's only one lift. It should go, you know, relatively easily. So I don't expect to be out here till 3 o'clock a.m., but obviously we've got a little bit of time in case this doesn't go to plan or if we do block the main arterial into the airport. Obviously, it's massive delays. It is the main thoroughfare, so we really have to be diligent on his timings.
It's not just Cameron who's worried about blocking the airport. Program Director John is also feeling the heat.
My only nervousness is clearing the road in time.
It'll be cleared.
That's all I'm worried about.
It'll be cleared. If we do block the main arterial into the airport in the morning, it will shut down the airport. So there's a lot of emphasis on getting this right. I'm probably most nervous about something not fitting.
Yeah.
What guys do we believe in? The bridge ones and the crane ones.
It's going to be fine.
But just as the team prepares for the crane's arrival,
Murphy's Law, the street light right where we're lifting is not on.
For safety reasons, the crew cannot operate the crane without enough light.
Have a look at the lamp right where we are, the street light's out.
The crane hasn't even arrived and they're already up against it.
We're not going to have anything anytime soon. If I don't find an alternative light, we won't be able to lift and that crane won't be coming up the bridge. Big headache. I agree.
But after a few urgent phone calls to local contractors...
How good's that? See? Who says builders can't work together?
Cameron has found a solution to his lighting problem.
We'll have the lights. It'll be lit up like a Christmas tree now. So, good to go. Crosses averted.
A mobile lighting tower floods the road with light, so the crane can operate safely when it arrives.
Yeah, light tower's up, we're ready to roll. The traffic controllers have set up and closed the road. At 15, quarter past, we'll have the first truck come up and then we're into it from there. Obviously, time's one of our biggest issues up here. We've only got a small window to be able to block off the traffic. It's really important we get this right tonight so that we can then continue on the following works. If we don't get tonight right, we won't be able to do those other works and therefore delay us and probably send us past our contract date.
With everyone watching the clock, the giant crane now makes its grand arrival on the only road to the airport's terminals.
OK, perfect, mate. We're ready for you when you are.
Yeah, I'm just heading onto the road now.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. That crane's on the way, and we'll guide it through these orange lines into position. Really important that it drives in the centre of the viaduct at a slow pace.
The concern is the bridge is over 50 years old and was never designed to hold a 60-ton crane. But the engineers have done their homework.
I think I had a report was like 800 or 900 pages of calculations.
And the bridge should hold, in theory.
So what he's doing is he's measuring how much the bridge is moved with the crane set up on it. We have a tolerance of about 200 mil to make sure the bridge stays stable when we're lifting. The worst that can happen is you can actually roll the bridge off its supports.
Of all the things to go wrong, hopefully a bridge collapse won't be one of them. 12:18 a.m. While a 60-ton crane tests the strength of the airport's only access road, inside the domestic terminals, after the last flight of the day, all is quiet.
Definitely a nice feel at night. It's definitely not the morning rush that you do get in the morning.
But in Terminal 2, this time of the night is one of its busiest periods. It's a chance for IOC specialist Ebony to walk the floor.
Steps a day, at least 15,000, which is really good. I like it. Yeah, so it's 20 past midnight, so it's still quite busy, being the fact that we are a 24/7 airport. It's not uncommon for it to be this busy this time of night. You get a lot of flights from Dubai at this time. You get Thai Airways at this time, Cathay Pacific, so there is quite a lot of big airlines.
Ebony does what she can to keep the arriving passengers moving. And the devil is in the detail.
Pens is always an issue for arriving passengers. You do have to fill out an arrival card. I was hoping it would be a little bit quiet down here to replace the pens, so probably going to wait a few minutes so it clears a little bit, and then I'll put some pens out because they'll disappear in about a minute flat, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Refilling the pens is a chance to break up the long, lonely hours of night shift.
They do take the pens off our tethers, which means we pretty much do this daily or every few days. We can leave some loose pens, but that probably only usually lasts about 10 minutes and then the pens are gone. So we're back to square one. So it's not as easy as it looks. It's quite a tedious little task. See, look, this one's lasted, that's good. But see, like that can be a little bit, like some of them can frail. See this one? This one needs to be removed because you can't even take that. But yeah, this is airport after dark. This is what goes on behind the scenes that people don't get to see. So these are all glitz and glamour that people think.
As Ebony battles with the pens, outside, engineers are hoping they've done their sums right, and the bridge holds under the weight of the crane.
Hey Rexy, what we'll do is we'll get it in front of the truck and then we'll all get into our positions and then we'll start the lift.
Bloody beautiful night for it. It'll be better when it's in, especially when we've only got a small window.
It's a big and potentially dangerous job, lifting each piece of the staircase over the public walkway and terminal roof. So passengers are directed away from the lift zone.
Well, first night there's always a couple of hiccups. We just want to make sure that when we lift it, it's in the right position so that when we're installing it, we're not fighting anything. We've got a deadline of 3 a.m. to be off the hook and the crane packing up so we can be off the ramp by about 4. So we've got about a 2-hour window.
All traffic is on hold, we're good to go.
All right, cool. We'll get in our spots.
The crew is 30 minutes behind schedule, but it's now finally time to lift.
The first one goes in nicely, the rest should follow. Famous last words, though.
The first part of the staircase flies through the air towards the stairwell.
Lots can go wrong tonight. My biggest worry is probably something inside the shaft not fitting.
Yeah, guys, come down.
Slowly but surely wins the race in this instance. Just keep your fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong and keep the job moving. Just like literally like a piece of Tetris trying to get it in. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, so the hardest bit's done now. So once the landing has been dropped into place, they've had to lift it up and swing it into position.
Hold that there. Up a little bit.
But once inside the stairwell, the crew struggles to slide the landing into place.
I can't reach it. Make sure you don't get caught under it. Yeah.
If they can't get it in, they'll need to go back to the drawing board and delay the build even further.
This one was always going to be the hardest.
The thing is we have to go back with that. We have to find that other stuff up on the wall.
You can hear them banging away now, trying to get it in there. A little bit of brute force never did any harm, so Fingers crossed they get it done.
With only a little over an hour before they must stop work, the construction team is struggling to wrangle a 5-ton stair landing into place.
It's 1:45 at the moment. The next lift will take half an hour. So the quicker this goes in, the quicker we can get that second lift in.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Good job.
See ya.
Good job, guys.
Where's it all the way?
A few little hiccups. Didn't want to fit, but we got it in there eventually. So, success, I would say. And on to the next one.
Nice and quick, mate. Nice and quick. Suck it up.
With the landing locked into position, Cameron and his team are going to attempt craning in a second piece of the stairs.
We're going to have a crack at this second lift tonight. It's a fine line between biting off more than you can chew, so this will be really good if we can get it in. If this goes poorly, it'll be considered a bad night if we block the bridge, so really important this next one goes well.
I'm more confident about this one than the last one. Should go straight in. Fingers crossed.
All right, matey, start taking the hook up. Yeah, you've got the weight there where you're jibbing up.
Yeah, that should be sweet now.
And hold that.
The stairs weigh between 4 and 6 tons
Yeah, can we block the pedestrians, please?
and require precision and balance to safely drop them into position.
Keep coming, man. Keep coming. So far, so good. Everything is pretty much behaving exactly as we predicted. So let's get this one in and hope we can go home soon.
Almost there. Compared to the other piece, a really relatively simple piece to put into place. Yeah, almost there.
Just coming to your left, mate. Coming to your left.
Almost there. It's almost in. It's quite nerve-wracking. It's like your first child.
Good? Yep.
The stairs have made it inside the stairwell, but they're jammed against the scaffolding and won't slide forward.
Unless you want to get a grinder, just grind it.
With the clock ticking down, Cameron decides to grind off part of the handrail.
The guys will be able to come back at some point in the future, just be able to weld that back on again. Pull off the section that's not required temporarily.
Obviously, the last sort of bit hasn't gone too well. We're going to have to make a decision pretty soon whether or not it's safe enough to leave it where it is, or we have to just rip the Band-Aid off and pull it out. So hopefully in the next couple of minutes we can get it into position.
With only 5 minutes remaining until their 3 a.m. stop work deadline,
Hold that. It's in. Ready to roll. We're out. That's it, everyone. We're done now, so let's start packing up. Good work.
All done, mate? Yep. Fantastic.
Let's go. Let's
Just
go.
start getting it done, getting demobilised, get everyone out of here, go home to bed.
Yep, that's it.
it's been a long and stressful night, but the crew finishes in time to clear the road.
Yeah, it's gone really well. We ended up getting our second lift in as well. In a few little times we had to wrestle things in, but we got there in the end. All the birds are starting to chirp. That means it's getting early.
4:58 a.m.
Kobe. Oh! It went in. It definitely went in.
The construction workers aren't the only ones happy to see the approaching dawn.
Time to go home?
Now after yeah, absolutely. Time to go home.
Tested by the almost full moon, Steve is relieved to call it a night.
Let's not repeat next block. And may God have mercy on the souls that are working the actual full moon. Now we're officially off the clock. Anything that happens from this moment in, not my problem. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Meanwhile, Ebony hands over to the day shift.
Good morning.
You look way too awake. You must have slept really well.
Oh, yeah, and woke up super early.
Come down one.
And in the Jetstar hangar, engineers finished their engine changeover.
Five. All good, guys? Well done.
We've lifted it up. The wheels are off the ground, so that's centred.
For the airport that never sleeps, another 24-hour day gets underway.